Hello everyone, it's Simmuz here and welcome to a brand new video in real life. It's not The Sims 4, but we are talking about The Sims 4 as you've seen from the thumbnail, the title and everything. Realm of Magic is upon us. And today I decided to take on a challenge of making some stuff for Realm of Magic. First thing first, let's say that I have two camera angles, this one and this one. I don't know if you're seeing my face, but two cameras. So you can see what I'm doing right here, which is great. And so I found a beautiful thing while looking through my old books. This is an Italian book that it's called The Manual for Little Magicians or something like that. And inside there are some nice cool things that you can make to become a witch or a wizard. It depends on, you know, whatever you like to be called. And so we are doing this kind of things in preparation for Realm of Magic. It's a kind of little silly challenge of making some random things. Like we're gonna make a wand, we're gonna make amulets, and we're gonna make a protecting stone, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. And also, if you're wondering why I have this hat on, first thing first, I have to hide my hair because it's part of a video that is coming on my second channel, so I cannot show you the hair right now. If you want to buy this beautiful hat, or if you want to buy some other things, I'm gonna leave the code in the description for the shop that I bought it online. It's called California, as it's written right here, and I do have an affiliate code. It's SIMONEB9120. I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. It's SIMONEB9120. And you're gonna get 20% off if you're gonna buy this. And I really like this hat. It's so cute. Like, I love this little baby pink fantasy. The little logo is beautiful. It's embroidered, so it's not like a weird basic logo. It's actually pretty nice. And I really like this like dead hat look. I really like it. But yeah, right now we're gonna start making some stuff. So for the wand, I did get this wooden stick that I tried to debark a little bit. I'm not sure if it worked out, but yeah, you can see it right here. So I'm gonna have this as my wand. The book does give you different kind of plans. It depends on what kind of period of the year you're born in. If you guys want me to, you can leave down below in the comments the date of your birth, and I'm gonna give you what kind of tree is corresponding to that if you want to make this wand. And I do have some of this modeling clay, and it does dry with the hair, so I'm not gonna have to cook it or anything. This is the one that I bought, but there are a lot of that you can buy. They are different. And I did buy a couple of acrylic paints. So let's start. Let's open this up. The reason I wanted to use a little bit of clay, it doesn't say in the thing to use clay on the wand, but I wanted to give like a handle. I'm gonna guess on this side because it's a little bit thicker. So on this side I'm gonna have a handle to handle the wand a little bit, and this is gonna be my top, I guess. So I'm opening up the clay. I'm not sure how well this is gonna turn out because I'm not great with clay. I've used it in the past. I'm not even able to open it. Guys, please help. I can open this. Okay, I have my clay here. Finally. I don't really care about this table. It should be okay because it's like it has a protective thing. So I'm gonna, you know, get a little bit of clay, I guess, out if I can. Okay, this should be enough for now. So let's have this little here. Let's warm it up with my hands so that it's a little bit easier to work with. Let's get some residue out. So as for the handle, I want to make like a little I guess ball for like to stick the stick in. Whew, I'm already tired, and this is like a kid's project. I know I added this part of the clay thing. It wasn't in the actual project, but yeah, I'm gonna make it anyway because I think it's gonna look cuter. Nice. So I'm gonna stick this in like this. Okay, we have a little handle part, I guess. So I have this right now, but the stick obviously doesn't stick perfectly. So I'm gonna pinch it a little bit in. For decoration, I would like to do like a little, I don't know, spiral, swirl. But yeah, let's talk about Realm of Magic while building this. So I'm pretty excited. I saw the trailers and it looks super, super fun and nice. And hopefully you guys agree with that. I would really love to see more about the word because we haven't seen much, honestly. Okay, so this is gonna be my wand, more or less. For now, I might add something on here to make it a little bit more pointy. It's not a bad idea, is it? But yeah, I was talking about Realm of Magic, so I'm pretty excited about it. Obviously, I saw the trailer, as I said, and I see that a lot of people are actually excited as well, which is very, very cute and nice, since, you know, the last pack for The Sims 4 wasn't really well received. Moschino stuff pack. Yeah, hopefully this one is gonna be cute and nice. As I said, I'm really intrigued about the word. It looks like there are two parts of it. Hopefully it's gonna be pretty big and we're gonna have enough lots to work with. I would really love to do that. The thing that I don't love about the latest words, except for maybe Strangerville is probably pretty hefty in lots number, but yeah, the lot number is not high for my standards. I'm almost done with this, honestly. What do you think, guys? I think it's cute. I really like the bottom. The bottom part here is pretty nice. And this is the top. It's fine. It's nothing crazy. Just to make it a little bit more pointy. So this is how it turned out. And I'm gonna set this aside so that it can dry. So for the next little project, we are gonna make amulets, which is gonna be cute. So I need more of this. And I have my book open right here. I don't know if you can see it anywhere. I'm gonna use this to block it up because we're gonna add some symbols, and I would like to, you know, have the right symbols added in. And the two amulets are gonna be themed around my star sign, which is Taurus. So if you ever care about like astrology and stuff like that, you know, what kind of sign Taurus is. So this is my sign. But we're gonna make a bowl out of this clay again, and these are gonna be the amulets, and I'm gonna let them dry as well before coloring them. So again, these are gonna be finished tomorrow, but for you guys it doesn't matter because it's gonna be the same video for you. So let's make a bowl, and okay, this is kind of bowl. This kind of a bowl, cool. We're gonna press it down and make a little amulet shape. So I have this little pancake here. This is gonna be for the next amulet. I'm gonna make two at least. Let's get a little, I'm gonna get this, it's not a pen, it's a pencil. It's a mechanical pencil. And I'm gonna draw, first and first we're gonna make a little dot that goes way through the entire thing. So we can use it, you know, there is this little space here, so you can put like I don't know, a chain through it or whatever you want to put through it. And then we're gonna draw the little drawing. So for Taurus, the symbol is the little like Taurus thing. So let's do that. Yeah. Oh my god, this is actually cute. Yes. And obviously I'm gonna paint these after, as I said. This is actually pretty cute, guys. I'm gonna show you. I don't know if you can see it already. I'm not sure because my camera doesn't have a revolving mirror screen that can turn. It's just behind, so I cannot see it, and I'm using my phone to record my face that I'm not even showing because I'm always looking down like this, so it's not even like worth it. So this is my, okay, I put it up and closer to my face and it doesn't look as great, but this is my first amulet. This is the Taurus symbol, and hopefully it's gonna be cute. I'm gonna make this a teensy bit bigger so that I'm sure that I can fit something through it. So I'm gonna set this one aside as well with the wand to let it dry, and let's try and make a second one. This one is gonna be a little bit smaller. I think this is a little bit less, but it's gonna be fine, maybe, hopefully. So this is my second ball. Again, it is a little bit smaller than the other one, but it's gonna be fine. And let's press it down. Ooh, Oh, a nice amulet. Look at that. Oh, what if all this is the making is actually not worth it? For the other symbol that I chose, I'm gonna go with the Earth signs, since Taurus is an Earth sign. Earth sign. Earth signs have their own symbol, which is a triangle upside down with a little line that goes into it. So I'm gonna do that. So let's go like this. Oof. Making it work. Work, bitch, work. Yeah, so Realm of Magic. Are you guys excited about Realm of Magic? I'm very excited, as I said. I'm really hoping it's a cute word. It's a cute concept. The concept looks already very cute, like witches and stuff. We were waiting for that. Like, since the beginning of The Sims 4, I saw people like asking for witches. After they gave vampires as well, like a lot of people wanted witches as well. And I really hope that vampires and witches can have babies. Like, vampire and aliens cannot have babies that have both characteristics. Like, if they are a vampire, they are not an alien. And vice versa, so they can have like some kind of alien qualities to them, like they can have the black eyes, but also vampires can have black eyes, or the weird skin color, but that again, that can be also for vampires. So if you haven't seen my videos about that, I made an entire challenge about trying to make babies from an alien and a vampire and to see how it would turn out, and it turns out that they are either an alien or a vampire or neither. That's also a possibility. So I think I did this amulet as well. Hopefully you guys like it as well. Look at that. It's pretty cute. I like it. This is the symbol for the earth signs. So if it was a air sign, it would be like this. If it was a fire sign, it would be like this, but without the line. And water sign like this and without the line. So if you want to make your own amulets, these are the symbols. And for, you know, like the horoscope symbols, you can find them online. They're all pretty easy to make and see and do. So I did the amulets, I did the 2 amulets, I did the wand. I don't know if I'm gonna make more amulets. I will see that myself. But in a second, you guys will see me color this stuff. For me, it's gonna be 24 hours. I'm gonna let them dry, and we are gonna do the stone thing as well. So guys, it's actually been 24 hours from the last part where I made my stuff. So right now we're gonna color it all. So here you can see the amulets that I made. They are completely dry and nice. I don't know about the how they look on like the sides and everything. I'm not an expert on making this. I also made one more, so you can see here. So this symbol is the female symbol, but it's also the symbol for Venus, which is the planet for Taurus. So, you know, keeping with the theme. And also the wand as well is also set. So this is like the final version of the wand. So I think I want to start with the wand. This is actually the funnest, the nicest part. So I really hope that my acrylics are gonna stick to this wood. And my idea is to color the wand itself blue, and then I'm gonna use this to put some decoration on it. And the handle, I want to make it gray. I have these 2 acrylics here. So this is the blue, and this is the gray steel color. And hopefully these are gonna be fine to make and use for this kind of project. So I'm gonna use the acrylic straight, like from this, without any other like thing. Like I could thin it out with water, but it does cover more like this. So I'm gonna squeeze a little tiny bit out, and I'm gonna, oh, this brush is dry, bitch. Oh, but this is working pretty well. Okay, it's covering up nicely. I'm gonna give a generous amount because the wood does tend to soak up. I do know about that, so especially if it's debarked. So, and I know it was dry when I bought it. Did I got this stick? It was dry because I didn't pick it from the plant. I got it from the ground. But still, it is still possible that it is gonna soak up the color. I'm not super concerned with the point because it is clay, so it should dry easily and not require as much color. But yeah, hopefully that is true. Oh yeah, I'm using acrylics not only because they are very, very versatile. As for the material they are put on, they stick very nicely as in general as colors. But also I'm using acrylics because they dry pretty fast, like in 20 minutes-ish. They're gonna be completely dry and can be touched and used and everything. If there are any art experts in the video watching, I'm sorry for my painting skills. They are awful. Trying to cover up all the holes that are in the wood to make it even coat. I'm trying being mindful to not hit too much the handle with colors, but at the same time acrylics are very good at covering other acrylics up, so I'm not too worried for the colors to mix and mash. It's gonna be easy to cover that up. So I basically have done the entire thing, just a little bit on the tip to make sure that it's covered up, because it's the part that I neglected the most, obviously. And it's already drying. I can see that it's already kind of dry. So this is the stick for now, the wand. I'm gonna set this one aside and we're gonna color the amulets now. So glad that I used the clay to make a handle for the wand, because it stayed put when I put it up. So that's 1,000,000%, like, that's a very, very cool idea, because I wouldn't know how to let it dry if I didn't have that. So for the amulets, I'm gonna color the base all around blue as well. The reason is blue is actually a color that is related to like astrology and star signs and stuff like that, so it makes sense to have blue colors for these. And I really would like to do some dry brushing if I can, and fill up the borders with the gray and maybe even a little bit of gold. We'll see. Like, I don't really care where it goes. I'm covering most of the surface, even inside is fine, and trying to be as even as possible. Done the first one. I'm gonna set this aside, and as soon as the first part, or the upside part, is dry, I'm gonna turn it out and color the back as well. So if the amulets does turn around while wearing it, it doesn't look weird that it's missing like part and it's still white and like clay colored. And also, you don't really need much acrylics for the clay parts. The clay doesn't soak up much color, and it's actually is doing a very, very good job. And also, yeah, you're gonna get paint all over your hands, but acrylics do go away with water and soap easily, so I'm not too worried about those. Okay, I did the 3 amulets. They are done. So that's done and gone. I think I'm gonna need a blue afterwards, obviously, to finish off the bases, but these I can set them aside for now. And I'm gonna clean a little bit up, and we're gonna move on to the wand after. So while this other stuff is off the side drying off, we are gonna do the opal thing. So I do have an opal. I chose this kind of stone that because first and first I had it in my house, and I really like it. I love the color, the reflectiveness. I think it's very, very lovely, and it should give off good vibes after this little enchantment thing. So I really hope it does. So I have this little bag that is made of cotton, and here you can see it here, and the thing here is full of water. I chose this one because it's transparent, so you guys can see that it's just water, and how this ritual works. So you're gonna have to get the thing that you chose. I chose the opal. You can choose any other, like you can use quartz, amethysts, there is a full list, aquamarine, jade. There are a lot of different minerals that you can use for this little enchantment thing, and each one does give off different vibes. So I'm gonna put this into this little bag. And also here I have some sea salt. It's straight from the Italian coast, so it's real Italian salt. You don't have to have Italian salt, it's just it needs to be sea salt, and you need 3 teaspoons in this case, of salt to put into the bag as well with the stone that you want to enchant. So I'm gonna do that. 1, 2, and 3 spoons. So this one is now has both the stone and the salt inside. I'm gonna close it up. We're gonna drop it into the water and leave it there for a couple of seconds, like moving it around and saying some magic words. I'm gonna go classic style. So, ooh. Okay, so let's move this one around. Let's really get the water into it. And the magic word I'm gonna say are abracadabra, simsalabim. Oh, you can feel like, oh, the salt. Oof. Okay, so let's open this guy up here. It shouldn't be too weird, right? It shouldn't be like different. I'm gonna rinse it off because it's full of salt. I can feel it already. So this is the final version of the opal. And I have here the book right in front of me. So I'm gonna read you guys for the other stones if you want the other stones. I'm gonna read a couple, and they are in Italian, so I have to translate what it says. But this is the opal, and I'm gonna read opal. It opens to a new experience. It stimulates enthusiasm and happiness and help bringing out the emotions. So that is what this stone is gonna do, hopefully. I'm gonna set it actually right here. I have this little shelf here. So let's talk a little bit about others. I'm gonna talk about the ones that are easier to get your hands on. So I'm not gonna talk about ruby and sapphires, but if you have any pink quartz, it helps with calmness, helps love and friendship, and opens up the heart and eliminates also jealousy. That's very cute. If you have any jade, is the stone for knowledge and helps with courage, justice, and rebalance the mind and the body. And if you have amethyst, it helps with intuition, to be social, it helps with friendship, and also prophetic dreams. So if I'm not mistaken, I read it somewhere. If you put an amethyst under your pillow, it's easier for you to dream nice dreams. It's probably like a placebo effect, but it's actually pretty cool, like of a thing that I don't remember where I read it. The last one I'm gonna read is ember. So it purifies and replenish, eliminates tensions, and helps to helps getting out of depression. I'm not sure ember can do that, but nice to think about that. And helps with optimism, so that's cute. I'm not gonna say that these are gonna help that much, but if you are wondering about other stones, obviously let me know in the comments so that I can answer you. Honestly, it's very subjective. It's a very personal thing. If you believe in stone helping you towards other thing, is great, and if you don't, it's great as well. Obviously, I'm more on the scientific side of thing, and I don't really believe that this is gonna give me optimism, except that it's shiny and nice. So that's why it might give me optimism, you know, and make me happy because it's a nice stone. It looks cute and cool, and that I can get behind. But saying that amethyst or helps you with dreams, or that ember helps you with depression, it's a bit of a stretch for me, especially coming from a psychology word. And we're gonna go back to the wand and the amulets in a second. But let's stop with all the blabbering and let's continue with the wand. So the wand is basically completely dry, and now we're gonna work on the handle. And as I said, I have this steel, yeah, it's called steel, is a gray color, and I'm gonna paint this steel. This is the same brush that I use. So you can see I washed it and it came out perfectly fine. Also my hands, I washed them, so you can see that acrylic is fine for skin and it doesn't take a lot of work to get it off the skin. So actually I might need to shake this one a little bit. I shook the other one. The one shook. Ooh. Okay, I had to press a little bit too much to get out some colors. You can see that there is a lot of transparent thing going on. which it's part of the color process, obviously, but I had to take it out the thing this time and not just straight from the bottle. But it's a very, very nice color, honestly. Probably it's gonna need a couple of coats though. I think the thinning agent that it's inside the bottle is to make it shiny, so the color is gonna need a little bit of a thicker coat, and maybe two even. I'm trying to be careful around the blue this time, instead of what I did with the blue first. The reason is I don't want to give another coat of blue because they came out so nice and it doesn't need another coat. Honestly, this is coming out pretty well as well, but it's definitely gonna take a little while to dry. But more or less, this is how it looks. Oh my god, I touched the blue. Do a little retouch, obviously, afterwards. But honestly, I also could leave it there because we're gonna use this to also give some detail work. Oh, look at the camera. Oh my god, I don't know how it looks there, but here it looks cool as shit. I'll have to find a way to leave this somewhere in order to dry. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. But after I've done that, we're gonna paint the amulets. So the first amulet, this one actually dried. So I'm gonna try and do the decoration with the steel. I actually don't know how it's gonna turn out because of the thinner that it's in the paint, since this one is actually shiny. But hopefully I can do a little bit inside with this small brush. This is what I'm using. I'm trying to go inside the little lines that I made. And also, if I can do it, I'm gonna try and do some dry brushing on the center of the thing. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. So you can see still the blue going on underneath, but it's also very shiny and gray. And the other ones are not dry. I'm gonna probably finish them off camera while waiting for the wand and this one to dry off. I think I'm gonna stop. Oh, because you need to know when to stop, because that's the important part. So I'm gonna stop and show you guys this result. Hopefully you're gonna like it as much as I do. I really like it. This is how it's turning out. So obviously it needs still, the back is still white, as you can see. This is the final result for the amulet, more or less. Just some little adjustments here and there, and I'm gonna do the other ones off camera while waiting for the one to dry. So we'll see each other when everything is dry in like an hour or so, hopefully. Okay, so we are done with the amulets. This is the final result. This one is still kind of wet here, but this one is dry and this one is dry. So we are done with the amulets. So I have this little bit of I guess rope-ish material, and I'm gonna try and feed it through these holes. Let's try with this one. It's kind of thick. I should have chosen a less thick rope, I guess, because this one is being this thick is kind of hard to knot it right, but I'm doing it. So if you have this hoop around it, like here, you can feed another rope through it like this, and then boom, 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 and it's on you, and it looks pretty cute. You can see it also in this camera as well, but here you can see it well. Here, hopefully it doesn't destroy my shirt. So I'm gonna feed a hoop through all of the amulets in a second. Just let's put this one aside. This one, I think this one is my favorite. This one is the one that I think turned out the best. You can also just straight up put the rope inside and then put it straight on you. I'm gonna do it with the last one to show you guys, but I feel like it would look better. Oh, I think this one is too thick. No. Yeah, this one is not going through. It's okay. I'm gonna list this one. I'm not gonna use it. But yeah, so if you put the rope directly into that, the rope is gonna be sideways. So this one is gonna fit like this way on you. Instead to go there, the rope would have to twist, which is fine. The rope can do that, obviously. But if you want it to be sure that it's straight all the time, 100% straight in front, this is a perfect method and I really like it. So this is my amulets. I'm gonna have some beauty shots at the end so that you can see all of them. And I think they turned out pretty cute. So I'm very happy with that. And we're gonna move on to the wand in a second. So here is the wand. You can see it in the camera. I think it turned out pretty well. This bottom part here is still not 100% dry, so I'm trying not to touch it. But I'm also trying to move on with the video because it's taking a lot of time to dry it. I think it's the thinning that makes it like shiny and stuff, so that's gonna take a little while. I also just went into this with the gold and tried and made this look well. I'm gonna try and decorate the entire thing with this gold marker, and hopefully at the end it's gonna look pretty nice. For stuff that you can draw on it, you can choose some runes, you can do stars, you can do some lines, some abstract drawings. I'm going with lines at first and then I'm gonna change them up. And trying to keep them as straight as possible. It's not very easy to do that. Not even if it was like possible to put it down, I don't think it would be easier. Because it's a little bit easier to keep it in my hand and move it around. Yeah. So you can see right now it's a little decorated, and I'm gonna go through the entire thing, do maybe another line, and we'll see. So I'm now done with the wand as well. So this is how it turned out. I'm gonna try and show it to you guys. So this is the top. You can see some decoration on it. This is the handle. I'm taking it again. It's still kind of not dry, so not very like wet to the touch. There are some parts that are dry, but some parts do leave still stains, so I'm trying not to touch it as much. And this is the final result. I really like this wand. I think it turned out pretty well. Again, I'm gonna leave some beauty shots of the wand as well. But this is the end of the video. We are done. I did the amulet, and all three of them are right here, and they look pretty sweet. I'm gonna again show you guys at the end of the video. The wand, I think, is the masterpiece. Honestly, it's the best one. And the stone thing, ritual, I guess. So this again was all done for a Realm of Magic. It took me more than 2 days to do everything for this video. And again, this is for Realm of Magic. My Realm of Magic is coming out on the 10th of September of this year, in just a couple of days basically. I don't know when this video is coming up, but not too long from when this video is out. Hopefully you guys want to try this out. Look at this wand, look at it. I think it's so sweet. It looks so cool. Like, I love the handle is super sweet, but all the decoration I think really sells it. And I can obviously use it, woo, and do my enchantments and everything, hopefully. And I think it looks very cool. But also the amulets, look at them. Like these amulets, I think they look super cool. And I really like them. I love this reflective paint, and I thought it wasn't reflective, and in the end it is. So I think it really turned out well. So hopefully you guys like this as well. Yeah, so I've done this. This is my video in preparation for Realm of Magic in The Sims 4. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please hit a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Put on notifications so that you know when the next video is coming out. Again, thank you so much for watching this random video of me making things for Realm of Magic that are all like mysterious and cool. I can see like the little one stick coming through. Also, again, I'm gonna remind you guys, if you want to buy this hat, the link is gonna be in the description. You can use my code. It's gonna come up on the screen, and I'm gonna leave you guys to some beauty shot of the object that I made. And thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.